So we'll continue some more questions on indefinite integral. So today I have so many important questions. Try to see. Suppose the question is, we are continuing the miscellaneous exercise. So question number 18. 1 by sin qx sin x plus alpha under square root. Okay, what to do here? Let's expand it. So if you expand, you get sin cube x whole into sin a plus b formula, that is sin a cos b cos alpha plus cos a sin b. This is under square root. Okay. Now let's take sin x common from here. Sin x is here, but when it is not here, you have to divide. So you are getting sin cube x. So if you take sin x common, this will be cos alpha. This will be cos by sin, because sin is not here. Sin x is not here. So it is cot x sin alpha. Look at here, we have taken sin common. So cos by sin, it will be cot x. Now look at, you are integrating with respect to x, means cos alpha sin alpha is constant. So let's take this one as one more step to simplify. Sin cube x sin x sin 4th x sin 4th x square root sin square x. Cos alpha plus cot x sin alpha. Okay. So 1 by sin square x is cos x square x. So it is cos x square x by cos alpha plus cot x sin alpha under square root. Got it? Now, if I take this one as t, this is constant, derivative will be 0. This is a constant, cot x ka derivative is minus cos x square x. That means altogether you can take as t here. So t equals to cos alpha plus cot x sin alpha. Now dt by dx, this is 0 minus cos x square x into sin alpha, because constant will remain, only function ka derivative. So altogether dt by minus cos x square x sin alpha equals to dx. So our integration becomes sin, I will be how much? Cos x square x by t, because this one I have taken as t. So t ka root over into dt by minus cos x square x sin alpha. This is cancelled. Now minus sin alpha constant, because you are integrating with respect to t now. So that you can take out outside the integration. Minus 1 by sin alpha t to the power minus half dt. So minus cosec alpha, this is t to the power minus a half plus 1 by minus plus a constant c. Okay, so minus half plus 1 is half. Half will be 2. So minus 2 cosec alpha root over of t, because 1 minus half is half. Now put the value of t. Minus 2 cosec alpha root over of cos alpha plus cot x sin alpha. Loss a constant. Okay. See another important question. Question number 19. That is sin inverse x minus cos inverse x by sin inverse x plus cos inverse x dx. So what to do? I think in the inverse function I told you what it is. That is since sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equals to pi by 2. That means this will be pi by 2. Now if I want to find cos inverse x, I can take this on to that side. Implies cos inverse x equals to pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. So in place of this, you are writing pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. And in place of this, you are writing pi by 2. So it became sin inverse x minus pi by 2 minus sin inverse x divided by pi by 2 dx. Pi by 2 will be 2 by pi. 2 by pi. Okay. Minus this and sin inverse x minus sin inverse x. So plus sin inverse x, then this will be 2 sin inverse x minus pi by 2 dx. So now if you multiply these two, what will you get? This will be 4 by pi integration sin inverse x, this gets cancelled, 1 dx. So I equals to 4 by pi sin inverse x minus x. This is equation number 1. Okay. Now we have to integrate only this part, then I will put the value. So how to integrate sin inverse x? So let's integrate I1 as sin inverse x. I get inverse comes first. So but you need two functions. So you can write 1 into. So when it is 1 into 1 is your algebraic function. So first function integration of second. First function integration of second minus integration of derivative of first integration of second whole dx. Sin inverse x into x minus 1 by 1 minus x square. This is into x dx. I think already I have done this question earlier. So it is minus, if you take inside, minus x, but derivative is minus 2x. So you can write sin inverse x into x plus 1 by into minus 2x 1 minus x square root over dx. What I did, I took minus inside, then half into 2. So minus 2x means its derivative is this one. Which formula? Since f dash x by fx to the power n dx, fx to the power minus n plus 1 by minus n plus 1. So it will give you x sine inverse x plus half 1 minus x square minus n means minus half plus 1 minus half plus 1. So this is half, this will be cancelled. That is x sine inverse x plus 1 minus x square root over. This is what your I1. Therefore, I equals to 4 by 5 x sine inverse x plus 1 minus x square under root over minus x plus a constant. Okay. See some more questions again. It's very important question. Question number 20. Question number 20. It is 1 minus root x by 1 plus root x under square root. This is our question. So what to do? If I take root x is cos theta, then 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta, that will be 2 sin square theta by 2 by, or you can take root x as cos 2 theta also. So let's take, let root x is cos 2 theta. That means x is cos square 2 theta. So x means you have to find dx. So x is a function of theta. So dx by d theta or d theta of cos square 2 theta. Look at here. What are you getting? Dx by d theta equals to nth formula 2 cos 2 theta. Derivative of base minus sin 2 theta into 2 theta का derivative is 2. Okay, let's bring it. So you are getting dx equals to minus 2. Then let's keep this one like this. If you get any change, cos 2 theta sin 2 theta d theta. Okay, let's proceed here. So I equals to, so root x input cos 2 theta. So it is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 1 plus cos 2 theta root over dx. Dx is this minus 2 cos 2 theta sin 2 theta d theta. Okay, let's simplify it. Simplification, it is 2 sin square theta by 2 cos square theta under square root into minus 2 into 2 cos 2 theta theta d theta. Don't bring back to the formula to sin theta cos theta because you are going to expand it. So this is cancelled. Tan theta. Let's not write tan theta. Let's write sin theta by cos theta. This minus 2 let me keep outside. Minus 2. Then 2 cos 2 theta. This is again 2 sin theta cos theta. Let me keep the minus here. This is required for us. So cos is cancelled. So look at here. Again 1 or 2 let me take it outside. 2 to the 4. Sin theta, sin square theta. So it will be minus 2 sin square theta. Look at these two. This and this minus 2 sin square theta. But still these are taken outside. 4 cos 2 theta. Okay. The problem here is the angle is different. Let's try to solve this. So I think I have given you a formula. I have given you 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta. I have given you. So implies if I bring this one here 1 minus 2 sin square theta or minus 2 sin square theta. If I bring this one here, that will go there. The cos 2 theta minus 1. If I keep the minus inside. Okay, now it has come to the solution. So it is 4 I have given outside. Cos 2 theta minus 1 cos 2 theta d theta. Okay, so then if I multiply, I get 4 times cos square 2 theta d theta. Let's put the outside. Minus cos 2 theta d theta. This the integral because there is no power. But cos and sin I told you earlier cannot be integrated to power. So since cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. We need to remove the power and we use this double the angle. So that will be 4 times 1 plus cos 2 theta. What is theta here? 2 theta by 2 minus, here is integration cos 2 theta का sin 2 theta divided by 2 loss is constant. Okay, our work is not yet possible. We can write it the last. So 4 is here. 1 by 2 d theta cos 4 theta d theta sin 2 theta by 2. So 4 half theta plus cos 4 theta is sin 4 theta by 2 by 4 minus sin 2 theta by 2 loss is constant. Okay, let's get this 4 inside. What do you get? So 4 means it is 2 theta. This is sin 4 theta. Then 4 will be 2 sin 2 theta plus c. What your question was not in theta, it was in x. X means you have taken root x is equal to cos 2 theta. That means everything should come in the form of cos. Okay, look at here. This I can break. This is 2 theta. This I can find out. 2 theta equals to cos inverse x. Theta equals to half cos inverse x. This part we found out. Now let's break it. Also sin 2 theta equals to 2 sin theta cos theta means half angle. So half angle means what shall I get? This is 2 into half cos inverse x. Okay, this side this is 2 sin 2 theta cos 2 theta minus 2 sin 2 theta plus c. Okay, the problem is cos 2 theta, so you can write 2 root power of x. But sin 2 theta, what you write? You convert to cos. So since sin 2 theta is root over of 1 minus cos square 2 theta. The formula everybody knows. So that gives you this is 1 minus x, because our root x is cos 2 theta, cos square theta will be x. So our conclusion came out. What is that? Now cos inverse x plus 2 root over of 1 minus x. This is root x. Then minus 2 root over of 1 minus x plus x. You can take this common and simplify, or you can leave it like that. It's a very important question. Try to solve. Practice it once, twice. You'll remember it. Okay. I'm giving another question. Tan inverse. That is 23. Tan inverse 1 minus x by 1 plus x under square root dx. This looks simple. Simple why? Because tan inverse since you want to make it tan. The same thing. Put x equals to cos theta. 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta, you find the formula. So dx by d theta minus sin theta dx equals to minus sin theta d theta. Okay. Then it is tan inverse 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta under square root into minus sin theta d theta. Tan inverse, this is half angle, 2 sin square theta by 2, 2 cos square theta by 2. Okay, into minus sin theta d theta. So conclusion is tan inverse tan theta by 2 minus, or minus theta outside, confusing, sin theta d theta. So tan inverse tan cancelled. So what did you get? Theta by 2 sine theta d theta. Now you got two functions isolate. First is auxiliary function, then trigonometric function. That means theta is your first function, this is your second function. So this is your second. So half the I can keep outside. Remember the formula every time. Minus half first function integration of second minus integration of derivative of first integration of second for d theta. So minus of theta into minus cos theta minus, this is 1 minus, so minus minus plus cos theta d theta. Here this will be minus, again minus, so plus. So minus half minus theta cos theta plus sin theta plus constant. This cos ka is this. So what is your substitution? X is equal to cos theta. X is cos theta. That means theta is cos inverse x. But what about sin? Sin theta 1 minus cos square theta. So it will be 1 minus x square. So what was the part here? I forgot. I brought here. I think it is minus half outside minus theta cos theta plus sin theta. It was like this, I think. Check it. So minus half theta I can write cos inverse x. So let me multiply plus cos inverse x into x, then minus half root over 1 minus x square plus 1. Okay. So also there are some important questions in our examples. You also try to solve those questions. See another question, that is question number 24. It is square root of x square plus 1, then log x square plus 1 minus 2 log x, log x square plus 1 minus 2 log x divided by x4. Okay, this is our integration there. This is x square plus 1 root over log x square plus 1. Let's simplify this. That will go to its power minus log x square divided by x to the power 4 dx. Okay, what is log a minus log b? Log a by b. So x square plus 1 log x square plus 1 by x square divided by x4 dx. Let me take x square common from here. Okay, so conclusion will come out. If I take x square common, it will be 1 plus 1 by x square. This part. This if you divide log 1 plus 1 by x square divided by x cube dx. Now I think we can do. How we do it? It is x 1 plus 1 by x square log 1 plus 1 by x square divided by x cube. So 1x is cancelled. Now if you take 1 plus 1 by x square is t, because 1 by x square का derivative x cube form will come out. So we can take t equals to 1 plus 1 by x square dt by dx ddx of 1 plus x to the power minus 2, that is 0 minus 2 x to the power minus 3, means minus 2 by x cube. Which one? dt by dx. Let's find out dx. Dx will be, this will be going off, dt x cube by minus 2 equals to dx. So back to our question. I equals to, this is t log t by x cube, then dx is dt x cube by minus 2. So this gets cancelled. So minus half if you keep outside, t log t dt. Simple form or not? So I let my two functions, obviously product term, that is integration by parts. So which one is first function? Logarithm is first function and there will be second. That means this is your first function. So that gives you minus half first function integration of second t minus integration of derivative of first integration of second. So whole dt minus of log t into t square by 2 minus integration of 1 by t into t square by 2. This t is cancelled. dt t is cancelled, which 1 t is here. So minus half log t into t square by 2 minus half, again t is here, t square by 2 plus constant. Okay, so t square by 2 we can take one more, minus half t square by 2 common. What is left out? Log t minus 1. So I have to simplify. What was t? T was minus 1 by 4, 1 plus 1 by x square whole square. Then log 1 plus 1 by x square minus 1 plus a constant. We leave it like this. Okay. Okay. See another one, which will also will be using in the definite integral. I'll tell you what to do here. This is important. Sin x plus cos x by sin 2x under square. How will you do? See, you have to sort out. This is whose derivative? Sin किसका derivative है? ना minus cos x. Cos किसका derivative है? ना sin x. That means this is derivative of this part, sin x minus cos x. So I have to create this one here. This creation is important for you. This is a very special question which you have to remember. If you can create this derivative here, then only you can solve it. Okay, I'll tell you one example here. How to solve? There are 2-3 questions like this. Sin x plus cos x. I manage 1 minus 1 plus sin 2x. Done. I can make it plus 1 minus 1. Then I can write one more line. Sin x plus cos x by 1. I take a minus common. This is 1. This is sin 2x. Sin 2x minus. Remember, I have given you formula this. What is 1 minus sin 2x? This is, you can write also sin x minus cos x whole square. Why? Or if you want to, if you can't remember this, you can write a step here. Sin x by root of 1 minus, this is your sin square x plus cos square x. This one, this is minus 2 sin x cos x. This I hope you can remember. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, a minus b whole square. So that is same as sin x plus cos x by 1 minus sin x minus cos x whole square under square root dx. Now if I take this one as t, I can solve here. So let's take sin x minus cos x equals to t. dt by dx cos x plus sin x. dt by cos x plus sin x equals to dx. So now you have to find dx. That means I can put the value here. So what shall I get? So this I equals to, this will remain, this will be your p square now. Then dt by cos x plus sin x. So this is cancelled. So 1 by 1 minus t square, you remember formula sin inverse t, which is equal to the direct formula sin inverse t, that is sin inverse sin x minus cos x plus a constant. Okay, so some more questions are there. We will continue like this. It will take few days. I think tomorrow we will start definite integral. So some question of indefinite also can be discussed with definite integral. So see you tomorrow.